Hey, motherfuckers, and welcome. And especially welcome if you are trans like me, or you have ADHD like me, or you're neurodivergent in any way, or queer, or just one of the people who doesn't quite fit into the big scary world out there. Well, you fit in here because this is my world, and these are my rules. If you're a normal person, well, you're welcome too. So I'm going to do a little analysis of a DIMASH video that is neglected. I feel it's neglected. Not enough people react to this because it's absolutely beautiful and has some really extraordinary singing, including a magical hidden note, which I will get to later. So to give you some background, now, I'm not 100% sure I've got all these details correct, but this is what I think I've managed to glean from the internet. In Kazakhstan, they have a singing competition called Voice of the Child, singing competition for children. And in 2016, it was won by a girl called Yasmin Ibraeva, who you're about to see sing in a duet with DIMASH. Okay, so this is part of that competition. I don't know whether it's like a finale or something like that. Quite possibly is. And so let's you're going to see her first. Let's start the video and let's see what happens. Nice choir. Here she comes. That is a beautiful voice. She's got a lovely, rich tone, sort of quite husky at the same time. In fact, I mean, I don't know how old she is. I've no idea how old she is in this. She looks very young. She looks maybe like 14 or something like that. Fantastic singing voice for a girl of her age. Really mature singing voice. Let's have a little bit more of it. I'm going to pause a lot. Okay, so it's just something you're going to have to come to terms with. This, as far as I can tell, this is not a live vocal by either of them. Now, calm down, because that's not always a negative. There are a million reasons why a singer may not do a live vocal live, that they may be lip syncing or miming, whichever you want to call it. And they are rarely anything to do with them not being able to sing. We know DIMASH can sing. We know he's probably the greatest singer in the world. So he doesn't need to mime anything. But there are a whole load of technical reasons why a person might mime. I could do a whole video about it. But in a television studio situation, it's often a requirement. He may have had no choice in it. This may have been the producers wanted to set up this really brilliant final song. They wanted everything just exactly right. No worries about people forgetting words, getting the wrong words, or the levels not being right, or there are a lot of things that can go wrong. And not only that, but just mixing the sound of the voice into the music is a complicated process to make it really sound beautiful. And it's very hard to do that live with somebody riding the faders. Okay, so don't worry about it not being live. The thing is, it is live because she will have sung this sometime before doing this performance. So you are listening to her singing live. She's just not singing live at the same time you're watching her sing live, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You're still listening to these people sing. So let's go a little bit further, and see what happens. And here he comes. Looking a little bit like an estate agent, but that's okay. We adore him anyway. So we're hearing his low range here, and of course we know now his low range is godlike. It's incredibly full and rich and just I don't have any words. What are the right words for this? It's cavernous. It's fat. It's glorious. It's like dark chocolate. Yes, but even here, 7 years ago, it's already beautiful and rich. Even if he had never kind of progressed at all with his low range, even if it had not improved beyond what it is here in this video, it was still already great and lovely. Anyway, let's let them sing a bit more. Do you see when she joins him, her voice matches his really, really well. It's a real credit to her that trying to live up to DIMASH is I mean how can you even do that? But in this range, in her natural range, the range she is comfortable singing in, it's a really good match for DIMASH's mid-range, and they blend together really beautifully. She is fantastic. Did you hear the magic note? Don't worry, I'm going to show you where it is. I think a lot of people miss it because what basically happens is there's a note and it sounds like he's singing, just continuing in his same mid-range, but actually he jumps up, I don't know, maybe 2 octaves to this high falsetto. And the reason you don't notice it is because her voice, being such a good match for his, she is singing the low note, and it almost sounds like that's his voice, and also his high note is mixed a little bit back, so it's not particularly loud in the mix. But I'll raise a finger at the moment the note happens. Listen carefully, because it is just glorious. You hear it? Fucking amazing. How does he do that? I mean, because I think it's a pre-recorded vocal. I mean, he could have done it in the studio by just dropping in, we call it, just singing that note on its own. But it's DIMASH. I think we all know he just did it, didn't he? Let's just hear it one more time, because why wouldn't we want to? brace yourselves. DIMASH is about to take off. Fasten your seatbelts, hold on to something. End. Oh my God, he is just so good. It's just ridiculous. Dimash is a big influence on me as a musician. I have many influences, but he's one of them. I did a song just recently. I wrote a song and it has lots of Dimash isms in it. You should have a listen to it. See if you can spot the things that he's inspired me to do. I'm sure it'll appear on the screen any moment. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy that, then you should like it, because that's what you do when you enjoy a thing, isn't it? And subscribe to me, and maybe I'll do more of these. I've no idea. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. Have something. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but be kind to people, and I'll see you soon.